Welcome to Manchester United's Transfer Bonanza. We get the party popper and news, we take out all the speculation sort of stuff that fires out, we replace it with the truth, and then we whack it into your faces and say happy birthday.
Yes, we do. And the first thing we're going to talk about is Thomas Vermaelen.
Vermaelen, whatever you call him, he is coming to Manchester United. That is
allegedly.
an exclusive. Oh my God.
Not necessarily happening. Basically, he's got a year left on his contract at Arsenal, but because he's fallen down the pecking order, Koscielny and Mertesacker have both signed long-term contracts recently. He looks very much available, and United are probably going to try to snap him up for less than 10 million. Telegraph reported it, and it's picked up pace slowly. A lot of other media outlets didn't seem interested, but more recently they've started talking about it. It looks totally like the kind of transfer we would make.
Would you like to see him at Manchester United?
That'd be right. I mean, it's fine.
How do you think Phil Jones would feel about him coming? Oh, so he's not happy about it?
Not at all. He wants to play.
Scared that he's going to take one of his places.
Yeah.
Matt Hummels, anything going on with Matt Hummels?
Well, not loads. Basically, what he's done is say, I'm focusing on the World Cup. I'm not thinking about this right now. I don't expect this to be a summer where I move. So he's
expect.
Yeah, he's not really said anything. He's keeping everybody happy. The Dortmund fans aren't going to be like, well, he's trying to get himself sold. And if he does leave, he didn't say he was definitely going to stay. So he's keeping everybody happy. I think this is totally feasible.
I don't expect to get run over by a car.
No.
It could happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because I insist on crossing the road wearing a blindfold.
Okay, let's talk about other German targets.
Okay, Muller, Reus. What are the next two going to be? Crunch and Corner? I'm only joking, mate. What's happening with Muller? Have we signed him yet?
No, he's signed a new contract at Bayern Munich, and that is still a thing. He's just staying at Bayern Munich.
Reus?
Reus, not a clue. No, there's no news. He's still injured. He's got a bad ankle. Feels a bit sad, probably.
Kroos?
Nothing going on there either. Basically, that looks like one that we've Montemanually cocked up.
Schweinsteiger, Pig's Penis, he's coming.
Well, papers have just got bored of that, I guess, and went, well, we're talking about that now. They're just finding a new person to link us to, so we buy the papers. But you don't have to, because we'll talk about it for you instead. Nothing there. Another nation that we're being linked to heavily, obviously, is Holland.
Oh yeah, and some bad news on that front. It says here De Vrij, or De Vrij, is it?
De Vrij.
De Vrij has gone blind, so our condolences to him.
No, that's blind. Daily Blind.
Daily Blind has gone blind. Oh God.
No,
so he'll get some bars put up in his bathroom, something to sort of help him out, I imagine.
So we've been linked to Stefan De Vrij, who again,
even though he's blind,
it still looks like he's going to Lazio. He went and watched them last year. They sort of think it's happening, but it would appear that Lazio are a bit concerned about his vision is great. If anything, he's got superhuman sight. They're concerned that he's been linked to United, and they think that maybe we are going to try and sneak him away. So who knows?
Okay.
And Daily Blind, he's basically come out and said exactly what we said last week. So that's how you know we're talking the truth. He came out and said, well, I'm focusing on the World Cup. But to be honest with you, it's flattering, but I play with Robin van Persie, and now Van Gaal is my manager at Holland, and he's going to be the manager of Manchester United, so it's an easy story. He's basically just said, it's lazy journalism.
I must admit though, Samuel, I watched that game and I liked him.
I liked him too.
Could be a cheaper alternative to Shaw.
Could be. Others, let's talk about other players. Sanchez,
what's happening with him?
Nothing. Luke Shaw.
We've signed him.
No, we haven't. But we might be closer because Southampton said they weren't going to sell anybody else until they got a new manager, and now Ronald Koeman has signed on the dotted line. So maybe they will now sell him, but probably not until after the World Cup.
We have signed the Pogba, Konoplyanka and Miranda.
We haven't signed any of those players. There's not any news on Konoplyanka and Pogba, very quiet. Miranda, allegedly, we're interested, as are Barcelona, but I mean, we've also been linked to Hummels and Vermaelen, so it doesn't look like anyone's really sure who we want. They just know we want a defender, and we know that. I mean,
who's writing the newspapers?
Lazy people. So people might be leaving though. Thomas Cleverley and Christopher Smalling have both been linked to Arsenal.
Don't go, Thomas.
But Thomas getting there at midfield.
No.
I don't want to be mean about him, but yeah, he probably wouldn't. Chris Smalling as well. I wouldn't like to see Chris Smalling go to Arsenal. He's a good player. I like Chris Smalling. Wayne Rooney.
Nah.
Chelsea reviving their interest, according to the Daily Express.
Tosh.
Yeah, they're buying...
How much, 40 million?
40 million for Wayne Rooney when they're buying Diego Costa. Why on earth would they try and buy Wayne Rooney?
Also, you would have to better his contract at United.
Yeah.
Or match it.
They're going to offer him £6 million a day.
Oh, you'd be a fool not to take that. You really would.
Would you sell him for 40 million?
I think probably would. But only if I was confident that we would sign other players. Because at the minute, I thought, we started this recording, I thought we'd signed all of these, and I thought this is outrageously good. None of them.
If you go back and pause your screen at the point where I said to Ian, would you sell him? I think you'll be freeze framed on his cum face. That's what it looked like to me. Elsewhere, Hernandez.
I have ejaculated there.
Still loads of talk that he's going to leave. Nothing in it. It's just Hernandez will probably go because he doesn't start because we've got one man person. Yeah, probably. Although he might want to try his luck with a new manager. Probably.
He's off to Leicester.
Was our transfer bonanza.
Adrian Child on a daily basis. He looks like someone's got a baked potato, extracted all the personality out of it, kicked the shit out of it, shoved it in a suit and put it on your TV.